Hey girls, I wanted to share some fun tricks for you guys with a common household product that I bet many of you have on hand already. So I'm going to use a coffee filter. So super inexpensive. Most people have these laying around. Most of the time when you buy them, you buy like 200 at a time. So I know that I don't even know when we bought these. We bought these ages ago, and my husband drinks coffee every day. So I'm going to show you some fun ways that you can use this when applying your makeup, okay? So I'm going to go relatively quickly, but I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys have. I just want to make sure I have time to get through everything. So one of the ways I'm going to use this is with my lipstick, actually. So I'm wearing the shade Conceited. And one of our tricks for helping your lipstick stay on longer is to blot it. And so I'm going to show you how you can do that with the coffee filter. So when you apply it, okay, you just apply it really quick. And then if you want to get a more matte look for your lipstick, or if you want it to stay longer, I'm going to use our powder, so our pressed powder. And I wear it in taffeta, so just taking the pad out, flipping this up, and then I'm going to take some powder on my brush here, okay? So just get a little bit of your face foundation. I know this is super random, right? And then you're just going to hold your coffee filter up over your lips and blot the powder on, okay? So you're going to do that right over where your lips are. So as you can see, it's a little bit more matte now, but if I do another coat, it's going to help it stay on better, okay? So that's one cool way to use the coffee filter. And then another way, which I think is more common that people know about, is that you can use it to blot your oily skin. So I know I talk a lot about having dry skin since it's winter, but for my girls with oily skin, I didn't forget about you. So you can just use it. I just fold mine up, and if you get any blot, you can just blot your skin like this to wipe any of the oils off, okay? And then another thing, so those are my two great ways to use this. Another thing that I use it for is when I'm applying my eyeshadow. So a lot of times I like to apply different colors and blend them in, and sometimes I'm using the same brush. And so while I make sure that I clean my brushes a couple times a week, if I'm using the same brush in one day with different colors, you can just use it to wipe it off. So I just use it to wipe off my brush. And so then good as new. So those are my fun ways to use the coffee filter. And while I've got your attention here, and we were talking a little bit about oily skin, I just wanted to give you some additional tricks for that as well. So I think sometimes people with oily skin are afraid to moisturize because they feel like their skin is already so oily, they don't want to put any lotion or anything else that might make it more greasy on there. But you actually want to make sure that you're moisturizing. Sometimes your skin gets more oily. Oops, sorry. My dog's barking. Hey, Daphne, it's okay. Sometimes your skin gets more oily. Oh, jeez. Daphne, it's okay. Sorry about that. I think someone came to the door. Sometimes your skin gets more oily, so it overcompensates for that lack of moisture by getting more oily. So you want to make sure that you're moisturizing every night. So I always use my Divine Moisturizer at night. It's actually in a new packaging now. I just have the old one since it lasts forever. So make sure that you're moisturizing. I moisturize at night and in the morning. So I moisturize my whole face, then I do my eye makeup, and then I put on primer before I do my foundation. So primer can also help a lot because it's a barrier in between your skin and its natural oils and then your foundation. And so if you're wearing primer, it can help your foundation from sliding off your face or setting into your creases. And it also makes the color stay true to you, so it won't get all orangey by the end of the day like it sometimes does. And then another favorite for my girls who have oily skin is actually the BB Flawless. So our BB cream, which again might seem weird if you have oily skin, that instead of wearing a dry powder, you're putting on this it's like a tinted moisturizer. But one thing that's great about it is, like I said, instead of your skin overcompensating by becoming more oily, this gives you a little bit of moisture when you put it on. So it actually helps. So throughout the day, my girls with oily skin, if you apply that, and then if you don't like the finish, if you like more of a matte finish, just top it with a little touch of our pressed powder, and then you're set to go for the day. So if you want to slip a couple of these coffee filters in your purse just in case you need to blot for oil midday, otherwise you should be all set. Another thing I just wanted to briefly mention if you have oily skin is you might love our eye primer. And so we used to recommend that you could use the Glorious primer all over and on your eyes, but Younique has come out with this one that's specific for your eyes, and it's wonderful. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Sorry about Daphne making an appearance. Hope everybody's has a great day.